In today's video, we're going to be checking out a brand new set of Fishman Fluency pickups. In fact, they were sent to us before they've even been announced, so we got the first heads up on them. And we actually have two sets. I'm going to go through them, and we're going to actually be giving away a set, so pay attention in the video to see how you win that set. But more importantly, these are going to be the Tim Henson and the Scott LePage sets from the guys in Polyphia. They're the guitar players in Polyphia. I did an interview with them once. You can check out that interview in the link in the description. And so we're going to start with Scott's pickups because I did a video of the Fishman Fluency Moderns versus EMGs. You can check out that in the description down below. And I really like them. A lot of you kept saying, hey, you're going to really like the Fishman Classics. And that's what these are kind of based on. First, I just want to mention that we use, in all the pickup videos, we use the same guitar, so that's kind of the control. However, in every set of pickups, they get the correct potentiometer. So in this case, this has 25K potentiometers. So if you compare it to like when I did the Steve I pickups, or when I did PAF pickups or other brands of pickups, if they're single coils, they got 250K in this guitar, and if they were humbucker passives, they would get 500K. So everything sees the correct values or the correct things it needs to see. There is 3 voices to these pickups. Let's go through the bridge, and I'm running clean on the bridge, which is something I'm not a big fan of, but in these pickups, I absolutely am a fan of. And we're running through a Fender 65 Deluxe Reverb for the cleans, mic'd up with an SM57 and a room mic. And let's just start with the bridge pickup, which is Fishman's version of a PAF with just a little bit more push, and something to mention that both these pickups are Alnico 5s. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. It is really impressive how beautiful they sound. I mean, I just want to play. Where normally a bridge is thin, or it doesn't bite, or it's just great with distortion, but with clean it's just not there, these really sing. If you go to voice 2, what you're going to notice is this is now a more aggressive pickup. And it's pushing the amp a little bit. And I love about this is and it compresses nicely. So now in the bridge we have a single coil mode. And again, they've tamed those highs out. This sounds like a great clean single coil. I have to admit, I like this better than any real single coil in the bridge I've ever heard. Okay, so now let's go to the neck pickup, which is also going to be like a voice like a PAF. What's interesting though is in voice 2, instead of another boosted sound, you get this kind of brighter, clearer sound. Which is funny to me. It almost sounds like I'm back in the bridge, really messing with my head. Yeah, and then of course you have single coil in. That just sounds great. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to an amp with some overdrive. Okay, so we're back in the bridge and we switched over to the Friedman small box. Okay, this is the second version, which is the little bit hotter version. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the bridge, and this is the single coil. Wow, let's go back to that humbucker. Single coil. Just bites, no 60-cycle hum. I'm in love. Absolutely just breathtakingly beautiful. Let's go to the neck. And again, we're going to start with the, we're going to go with the version 1. This is the PAF in the neck. You would think there's a sustainer built in this, but it's not. It's really easy to play. Okay, next version. That's that clearer version. It almost sounds to me single coil-y, but bigger sounding because it's not as thin. Now we compare it to the single coil. Here's the single coil. A little growly. I love this is the humbucker that's brighter and clearer. Versus that single coil, which sounds great. So now we have Tim's pickups, and these are actually a little different. There are some similarities. First, these are also Alnico 5 pickups as well, and they use something that's a little different. Instead of a set of 6 screws and 6 slugs, these just have 6 screws on both sides. These also have the 3 voicings. And so on the bridge, you're going to start with what's basically a Fishman classic. Now these are voiced by Tim, is what they're saying. Let's start with the bridge. Let's start through the 65 Deluxe Reverb. Okay, and then this is your voice 2. And just listening to these 2 voices, I mean, it's nice because it does that same thing that the other pickup was doing on the neck, which is, this is definitely your humbucker, PAF kind of vibe to it. And then when you go to that voice 2, it's reducing the power, it feels like, to the amp. Cleans it up, mostly because some bass has been removed because it's not pushing the amp, so the amp's not pushing as much bass low in frequency. Okay, then you have a single coil. That's beautiful. That is just really nice. Just really articulate. Now, what's interesting is, let's go back. Let's do the middle position, obviously. Wow, full. I mean, that really, like, man, the sound just expanded. My guess is, for the middle, he can be percussive that way. Yeah, right? So then we're gonna go to the neck position. Okay, now this is different. So this is, again, more of the classic sound, but voiced by Tim. This warms up a lot. I can see why he wants it this way. I mean, he's getting a lot of the really sweet highs out of this, and a lot of these. Beautiful. Okay, so voice 2. Now voice 2 is, again, something different, and this is to simulate the fact that he uses a classical style guitar. Really, really reminds me. That's what it sounds good. And, of course, you have single coil mode. Yeah, it just has a lot of clarity to it. Okay, so I have, same as with Scott's, I've switched over to the Friedman small box, and we're going to start with the humbucker in the voice 1. Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, it's really right there. Okay, single coil mode. It's really nice not to have the 60 cycle hum, but it's also really nice on the single coils that they just sound like great single coils. It's not like you're forcing you know, the amp to take over the sound. The pickup's doing the heavy lifting and the amp is just part of the sound. Neck pickup. We're gonna start with the neck pickup in the first voice. Now let's go to that voice 2, which had the punchiness on the clean. Yeah, that's great. Right now what I want to do is just show you the difference between the humbucker and the single coil in the neck position. I mean, it's great. I feel like I'm not losing a lot of volume. I'm just getting that single coil tone. So that is my reaction to the Tim Henson and the Scott LePage Fishman pickups. So what do I feel? Where am I at? Obviously, if you're a fan of the sound that Tim Henson creates, I really think these pickups are going to nail that sound. That high definition clarity, they sound fantastic. But there's also something warm and pleasing to them. There's not a very sterileness to them. They actually sound very full-bodied. And that's a big deal when you're dealing with both active and also pickups that are going to be like more high fidelity, in other words, really clear. The Scott LePage pickups, to me, they nail everything I like about PAFs, and all the things I didn't like about PAFs, they fix that. And there's something that's going to make me rethink the way I look at PAFs a little bit after playing those. And I've never really played the normal Fishman Classic, so I don't know how different his are from those. So if they actually are the same, with just only a slight tweak, I can imagine that I like the Classics a lot. And if there's a huge difference, then obviously I'd really like to try the Classics. But I kind of got the impression that there's just a slight modification to them in the voicings and just in some aesthetics. So we're going to give away a set of the Tim Henson pickups, and to win them, all you have to do is click the link down below. It takes you to a site that does everything. We do not contact you through YouTube. Obviously, keep in mind there's scammers on YouTube doing this stuff. So basically, you go to this third-party site, you'll put in your email address, we will contact you via the email address. I will even make sure that you get my personal phone number so that you can call me and verify if you win that it's me and that you actually won. We will pull the contest 10 days from the release of this video. So obviously if you're watching this video after 10 days from its launch date, that contest is over. They will also come with a letter basically stating that it was in this video, and obviously I wish you luck. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for spending some time today. This was a real fun thing to do. I don't usually get to do like a reaction video. Usually my deep dive videos are just kind of about taking stuff apart, but it was great to hear these. And I learned a lot today. I hope you did too. As always, thank you so much for your time. Till the next time, know your gear.